Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We are back with some more exclusive content. Jason, Leon, and Pierre here. We're joined by Pat from Topperz Store. Really exciting thing for you guys to see. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Pierre, take it away.
Man, we got a 14 cap pack to fully unveil today.
Pat.
Pat, I don't know, Pat, how long ago was it when we started this?
I guess it was a year ago.
A year ago, right? So, like a lot of these pinstripes you're seeing now, these were actually probably put into play before those, but these have some extra details to them, which required a little bit of extra time. When I say a little bit of extra time, I mean a lot of extra time. A year ago. So. But I want to say, man, these things came out fantastic. And for all of you out there, Pat is a huge baseball fan. I'm a huge baseball fan. Leon and Jason, we're all huge baseball fans. So this pack, not only are they great looking hats, but they're also really well done. So are you guys ready to get started here and go through the entire pack? Because people are bugging me about these.
I cannot wait to see them.
Yes, let's take a look. So
just shut up and show the hats, Pierre.
Yeah, we're going to show the hats. So we're going to show them one by one, and there's only one team that's represented twice, and rightfully so. I mean, when I look at these hats, I think of the Pigeon Killer. You guys know who I'm referring to?
Yeah.
The left-handed pitcher that could throw 103 miles an hour and just take a pigeon's head off. But that's who these hats remind me of. But take a look at this one. So this is the first one, right? Now, I just want to talk a little bit about the details that Pat and I incorporated into these. So first and foremost, in a lot of the pinstripe caps you see this dotted pinstripe that's really just navy, right? Mm-hmm. These are actually pinstripes that match the brim of the hat. There's metallics around the logos and the side patches. Flat batter, man. All of them have green UVs. We want to stay classic. And then when you look inside, those white inners are just part of it. If you also look, there's that zigzag stitching across the sweatband that also represents the color of the visor and the pinstripe. So this one has purple.
Jeez.
So this Arizona Diamondbacks cap sports that 2001 World Series side patch. Purple pinstripes, purple zigzag, green under. This thing's a beauty.
Where'd the idea for the zigzag come from?
I talked to Nara and we said, okay, we want to give this head a little extra touch, like a more vintage extra touch. So we said, of course, we want to have the white guts made of, the soft white guts, silky white guts. And then we said, okay, maybe we can add something in there. And they showed me different options that we have. And I saw the zigzag and said, okay, we need this because
Gotcha.
it's different.
Ooh.
There's a second one.
And one thing I would like to add, because the fabric, it took so long because the fabric was extra made for us with these different colors, and it's off-white, so it's chrome white, not white like the other normally the pinstripes are. Yeah,
we like the off-white look, give it a vintage look right out the box, right? And
exactly.
These really are really harken back to baseball cards. And those players that were wearing pinstripes in their respective pinstripe eras. So this is the second of two Arizona Diamondbacks. This one has that jersey patch, right? Mm-hmm. And it's got the Diamondbacks word mark on the front. Same thing as the other green under. It's got the purple zigzag stitching. It's got the purple pinstripes, purple button. This thing is, it's hard for me to choose between the two. Luckily, I don't have to. All right. So let's move along, guys. We're going to go to New York, and this one's very special to Pat because Pat, we all know, Pat's a huge New York Mets fan. So you got this New York Mets word mark with the 25th anniversary of the Miracle Mets.
Normally, me and Pat get along really well, except October.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Right? No, we can't talk until November.
No,
this is a smooth ass hat, though, man.
It is.
So that's the New York Mets. I love this patch too. This is one of my favorite Mets patches.
So clean.
It looks good with the pinstripes too, because you keep it nice and neat and clean, right? Straight with the pinstripes.
Exactly.
All right. Now to the Evil Empire.
What? I mean, yeah, it's hard to do a pinstripe pack without a Yankee.
Yeah.
Well,
It
when we were
is.
doing this, there's no franchise more iconic with pinstripes than New York Yankees. And for me, like what this reminds me of is the only New York Yankee I like, Mariano Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good one.
Enter Sandman.
Same thing, same details, absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It's got that dark midnight navy pinstripe and zigzag stitching.
It's crazy you guys are able to get these materials just for these.
Mhm.
That 99 World Series patch. Another beauty. All right. 10 more to go. This is a mega pack. All right. This one reminded me totally of Tim Salmon.
Now I know what this is going to be then.
Ooh. Okay.
Angel script.
Yeah. Did
I'll tell you too, and I'm not just saying this, guys. There's a firmness to this cap that just feels substantial. It just feels good.
Mhm. And we decided not to change the thread colors to like ivory or chrome. We wanted to keep them white because it matches perfectly to the sweatband and gives it more pop on the head.
Oh, okay. Now, does this one come with optional side panels? Because they didn't wear sleeves with these uniforms, did they?
You can cut yours off if you want, Jason. Put a little
Awesome.
hole in yours.
Awesome.
Nice. Ventilation.
So that's the Angels. Next up is one that I previewed on my Instagram in hand the other day.
Ooh.
This thing came out sick.
Yeah.
Got that
That's-
25th anniversary. Green under.
That's really nice of you guys to give the Padres a consolation prize when they get swept out of the playoffs this year.
By the Mets?
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, this reminds me of Tony Gwynn. This one really reminds me of Trevor Hoffman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Pierre, maybe you can show the side patch on the 25. We have, if you go with these factories, you have more details like these dotted stitches around the 25.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Moderate.
okay. That's cool. And the pinstripes.
These
in
are
the
different, man. These
patch,
aren't
too.
your run of the mill. These aren't your run of the mill everyday pinstripes you're going to find in the local lid shop. These are a little bit more detailed. The white inners again. These are just beautiful. So this is the pod. Next up, this one screamed Miggy to me, and this one is going to be, I think, the sleeper of the pack. If you don't see it in hand, you're not going to appreciate the level of detail and the metallic threading on this. But you've got this Florida Marlins.
Oh,
Now,
Mhm.
now take a look though. I don't know if you can catch it. Look at the detail. You see that? Metallic threading throughout.
Mm-hmm.
man. Solid.
Which World Series is that one?
This is the
2003.
2003.
So, okay.
See if I can get it closer there. But again, you see that stitching that Pat was talking about. See the dots around the World Series?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think it's beautiful. All right. We're not done yet, everybody.
Are we even halfway through?
And there's more. Oh,
Oh, no.
the hype beasts have entered the trap.
Look at this.
Man.
Camera can't even handle all the heat.
There it is. Look.
Sheesh.
Stunning, right?
That's a good hat.
This thing is absolutely beautiful.
I love the bronze.
And for all of you out there saying, oh, Toppers can't ship to me anymore. Well, Leon's going to pop links to the video that shares with you how to do that. So get on that fast. Look at this thing. This thing's crazy. All right. Not to be outdone from a hype perspective.
Ooh.
The original hype.
Look at this thing. Oh, my God.
Man.
I can just see the hawk rounding third right now, and his broken knees.
Andre Dawson, yeah, Andre Dawson. I think you might have had Ryan Sandberg wearing this too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that was like the late '80s logo.
Yep. This man, this is a beauty. And you know what I did? I did put this up against the one that Lids did, right? And you go look at them, and there's distinct differences in the feel, the quality, the details. There's a difference. That's the Chicago Cubs.
Were these all made in China?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to with this program, right? Right now, Pat.
Exactly.
This reminds me of Griffey post Seattle.
I was gonna say Barry.
Yeah, Barry Larkin vibes too. Beautiful.
Yeah, this logo in front turned out so great. So we just saw it on a baseball card, and said, okay, we want to have this from the jersey, exact this one, and yeah,
I don't
turned
think
out
that
to be one of
150
my favorites.
Yeah, it is one of my favorites too. I'm going to say my favorite for last though. But this 150th anniversary patch right here, it's the best version of it I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's almost like you lifted the patch right off the jersey.
There's no parts that aren't legible on this patch. You can see all the metallic.
That's crazy.
It's gorgeous. All right. One of the cleaner ones from the pack. Simple, to the point. Green undervisor. You've got that royal blue pinstripe zigzag stitching. That 50th anniversary patch.
That's a good patch.
Look at this, man. Clean. Robin Yount vibes.
For sure.
Molitor.
So beautiful. All right, 3 more to go. There's quite a few of these. We're going to go to another NL East, I guess you can call it rival.
Ooh,
They think they are.
look at that patch. Shimmering.
Big, bold patch. And it's got pinstripes in the patch. Another reason why we chose that one. You see it
Exactly.
there. It just fits so nicely.
It's cute that they made the playoffs this year.
Well, just so y'all know, too, what Pat and I did is we basically just sat on a computer and started pulling up different teams that wore pinstripes, different baseball cards, and just started looking and trying to figure out how we wanted these to look. And it was a fun process, I have to say, because, Pat and I both love baseball. We're talking about different players that were relevant in different eras, and we were looking up stats on Baseball Reference. Like, we were doing all kinds of stuff. So it was a really cool sort of brainstorming session, I'd say.
No, it's cool that you guys
So
stuck to teams that actually wore pinstripes on the field too.
Yeah.
Instead of just.
Well, we also talked about potentially later at some point doing maybe a what if pack, but this was where we had to start, right?
Sure.
Such a minimalist logo, but it's so cool. Like you can see the baseball right in the middle there. It's just badass. All right, 2 more to go.
I mean, pinstripes just yell baseball. Like
Yeah.
And
they
and
do.
this one yells Todd Helton.
Ooh.
Woo! This thing came out good, man. There's something about using logos with straight lines on a hat with pinstripes. It just, you know what I mean? The symmetry. It just looks like it's made for a pinstripe hat.
Yeah.
Oh, nice choice of patch.
And another moment where I think this is the best. Look, I want you to go in your collections, right? I want you to pull this patch out. And I want you to tell me that you can find one more legible than this.
Like right now? Or should I
You
wait till
can't.
later?
Oh, you can wait till later, but
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, because I pulled out 10. I pulled out 10 in my collection, and not one of them is this legible.
Is it slightly
Not
bigger
one.
than the usual?
It looks like
size.
it, yeah.
So
It might
we tried on all these side patches to make it slightly a little bit bigger if possible. So if they allowed it to, like the Phillies, it's definitely bigger.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah,
because it reflects more like a jersey. That's that was
the sleeve
right?
patch.
yeah.
It feels like a sleeve patch.
Well, that's where all these
This is-
patches actually come from. It's the uniform sleeves.
This is a fantastic hat. It came out wonderful.
Mm.
All right. Now, my favorite is the one I'm wearing right now.
Hello, senior.
Look at this. Look at how good that patch came out.
That's crazy.
And know, everybody, that little dash over the E is not an error. That is so we can speak French. Yes. God, I want the Expos back, not because of the baseball team, but just because their logos and their colors are just beautiful.
Yeah, this was so crazy because I have this jersey from I guess it was Russell Athletic, something like that, from back in the days. It's an old one, and it looks exactly like this hat.
Yeah, this pack's gonna tempt me to try to get some vintage jerseys.
Look at this thing. That's the pack. That is the pack.
Dang.
That's it. So, guys, we're not going to go too wild here. I'm certainly not ranking them because these are like, Pat and I made.
Your kids. It'd be like
your
ranking your
babies.
kids. Yeah.
Now, Pat in a minute is going to talk about a unique way to buy these right now, which is going to be pretty incredible. So we'll get there in a second, right? But first, oh, shoot, almost lost them. That's how many there are. But first, I want you guys to tell me which one is your favorite. Now, I know you guys are probably going to pick up all of these, right? But I want to know which one's your favorite.
So for me, the most exciting one for me is Arizona 2 because I've never even seen that logo before. I don't have anything like it. That one was really surprising. So
Okay, so that's yours.
Arizona
All right,
2.
Leon, I'm going to let you go one more. What would be your second favorite?
Oh, the Expos.
The Canadian in you is screaming. All right.
Gary Carter, baby.
Oh, Vlad Senior, man.
Yeah.
Glad seeing you. Jason Mead.
For my second, since the inner hype beast in me is yelling for that Astros.
Dude, this Astros is good, man.
Yeah. But I mean, look at that logo. I just love that bronze thread. I know it's not technically metallic, but it sure looks like it.
It shimmers like it, that's for sure.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go with the one that's the most unique out of there, and that's the Reds because of the red pinstripes.
Yeah, this one really looks better on a pinstripe hat.
But
the red pinstripes on here, that Creds logo. Yep. This is the best version I've seen of the 150th anniversary patch. I mean, this hat is killer.
And any Reds hat without red legs on it is a winner in my book.
I've already proven that you love the red legs. So.
No.
So listen,
I used to.
I got more coming.
Yeah, bring more. I want a whole pack in all kinds of colors. So Pat, I'm gonna hand it over to you, man. This was fantastic. I want you to kind of take us through how people can get a hold of these.
Yeah. So we were thinking about how we can make it possible that you can have a chance to purchase the whole pack. And what we are always doing when we are doing larger packs like these, we don't drop them at one time because sometimes this might be critical to get all these hats that you want because you have to buy and put them all to your cart. And we decided to split these packs, so we will drop it in 3 different drops, so 5 pieces, 5 pieces, and 4 pieces. But before we do that, so we start on Thursday this week. But before we do this, we will have an announced drop, so a time drop where we make a story where you see how the countdown is going down. And then you have the possibility with one click in your size to buy all of these. It will be you will have an advantage. You will get some more of our we care about caps pins to the order, and you will get 10% off if you buy all of them. So there will be a special pricing on these, of course. And then you can go in and say, okay, my size is 7.5, and with one click you can buy all of them.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So we try
That's
this
unique,
at least
man.
for the first time.
Yeah, listen, I think like for those that I've had people reaching out to me saying, man, even when I tell them there's 14 caps in the pack, like I'm gonna want all of them. All right, well, you got your chance, because I think that's a great way to do it, is to allow everyone to have a chance to get them all first. And then over the next 3 Thursdays, 5 will drop this Thursday, right? 5 will drop next Thursday. And then 4 will drop on the final Thursday. And Leon will make sure that those dates are listed in the description of the video.
Thank you.
And that's it, man. I mean, this is a nice, easy way to secure them. Wanted to find a way to kind of make it easy for everyone to get them if they wanted all of them, give you the opportunity. And then after that, having some subsequent drops that will allow for you, if you just want to pick and choose a few here and there and take your chances there.
Of course. And what we also do in the shipping is, if you buy all of these hats, it will be shipped in 2 separate parcels, so that everything is insured and all that stuff, so that everything is working fine.
Man, it's those details that set you apart from the rest, Pat.
Yep.
Yeah, so Pat, I want to thank you, man. It was fun putting these together. I can still remember the conversation, sitting in front of our respective computers and looking at things and sharing screens and looking at baseball cards and different statistics. It was fantastic. And to see them come to life is even more amazing. Listen, I don't want to say it because it's my own pack, but I do think this is one of the better of the year. I think when you look at the details and just the quality of these caps, I'd rival this up against anybody. So, Pat, thank you so much for inviting me into your world to take part in this. Leon and Jason, thank you for joining us on this video. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, let us know in the comments which of these Pinstripe hats are you're looking most forward to adding to your collection. Make sure you guys are following Pat and Topperz Store. We'll make sure we'll add their socials in the video. For Jason, Leon, Pierre, and Pat, we're signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Enjoy 15% off all products with the code VFTV15. Brought to you by VFTV.